Welcome to another Being Outdoors product review. We've been a long time Sitka dealer, and over the last few years Sitka has continued reinventing themselves, coming up with new products, new camo patterns, and diversifying their lines all the way around. And one of the big things for us and people on the East Coast is their whitetail line and the elevated Forest 2 pattern. And so this year, Sitka Gear has released several new pieces. I'm pretty excited about them. And one of the biggest things that was going to be an addition this year for the Whitetail series was the ESW, or the Early Season Whitetail series. Sitka has the Equinox lineup that's been around for some time, I believe maybe a year or 2 years, and made for early season. But if you're a hunter that's in North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, some other places, and even further north, the way the last few seasons have been in late August, early September, I mean, you have some scorching hot days. And so sometimes you just need something that vents just a little more, or something just a little more lightweight. And then for guys that may travel, go out west or something like that, and you get extremely hot environments, sitting in the ground blind all day, I've done that, real hot out there. So you need something that's really lightweight. And that's what the Early Season Whitetail series is all about. This is the Early Season Whitetail shirt. I'll go over a few things about it. When you feel the material, and I'll kind of show you the material here and kind of come in close, it is a four-way stretch. If I kind of hold it up, you can kind of see how thin it is. It's kind of hard, but to liken it to something, if I was to give you a gauge as far as thickness, I would say it is not as thick as a cotton t-shirt, maybe half as thick as that. On the surface, just feeling the fabric, and next skin, it kind of feels like dry fit. It's not, but it kind of feels like that. So some features about the Early Season Whitetail stuff is, one is that it has vented pits. Okay, and you'll notice that the pits is vented all the way down here, so that's going to be nice to allow you to dry and let air circulate around you so you don't get too hot in the garment. Another big feature for this is what they call their quiet snaps, and I'll come in close. But this shirt actually snaps all the way from the bottom all the way to the top. This is what one of the snaps looks like, okay, while the other looks just like your standard metal snap, okay. So if that kind of focus. And what's amazing is how quiet these really are. And so I'll pull this in close so you can kind of hear. And you can hear how quiet that really is. So that's a nice feature if you're hunting and you got it buttoned up for concealment, but then you're starting to get hot, you can kind of unbutton it a little bit, let some air out, or if you need to, unbutton it all the way and kind of let it vent a little bit. This is treated with a polygene, so it's going to be great at keeping the bacterial level down, so we won't have any odors building up. Another nice feature is that it has kind of a high collar on it. Not tremendously high, but it is nice that you can kind of stick that up, so kind of keep bugs and gnats from kind of getting on your neck, give you some sun protection as well, especially if you got a ball cap on. There's only one pocket in this shirt, and that's a chest pocket here. And so you do have that one chest pocket where you can put your release or rangefinder or your keys to your car, whatever that may be. But the Early Season Whitetail shirt runs $129. I ship to your door. It's a very nice piece for early season. You could wear this as a base layer and wear something over top of it later on in the season. So wear this as your next to skin layer. But this will make a great piece for the guy that turkey hunts, for the early deer season. Anything where you're concerned about getting too hot, this would be a great consideration for that. Our store is located here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Our website is www.beangoutdoors.com. Our phone number is 336-564-2400, and our email address is at beanoutdoors.com. We run specials from time to time on Sitka gear. We do ship for free as well. If you have any questions about any Sitka gear piece, whether it's the Elevated 2, whether it's the Open Country, Subalpine, the Waterfowl Marsh, Waterfowl Timber, or even their new workwear stuff, any of those pieces, we'll be glad to help you, and we can price you out, and we can kind of give you some guidance about what you need, and hopefully help you with sizing too if you're struggling with trying to find the right size. This is the early season whitetail shirt. Great piece for early season to help keep you cool and dry and comfortable in those very hot temperatures.